2020-21 President presentations. Okay, please stand. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Okay, please. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, I am George Washington. I was born February 22nd, 1732 in Westmoreland County, Virginia. I was the first president. I was in office for 8 years. John Adams was my vice president. Martha Washington was my first lady. My famous quote was, "It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one." Before I was president, I led the American Revolution. I led the police forces to victory over the British. I led from 1735 through 1783. I served 2 terms as the first U.S. president. During the American Revolution, I led the forces to victory over the British and became a national hero. My nickname is Father of his Country. I never lived in the White House. I died on December 4, 1799. Hi, I'm John Adams. I was born October 3rd, 1735 in Blankley, Massachusetts. I was the first vice president. My first lady was Abigail Adams. I had 5 kids. My kids are named John Quincy, Charles, Thomas, Susie, Abigail, and I am my favorite, the second president. My favorite pet is a horse. My horse's name is Caesar. My favorite dessert is apple pancake, and my favorite food is bacon, pancakes, and steak. I served for 4 years to March 4th, 1797 to March 4th, 1899. I am a lawyer and farmer. I wrote the Massachusetts Constitution, which affected and did serve slavery in the state. During my presidency, I built up the Army and Navy to prepare for a possible war, which flames, but we ended the conflict peacefully. 1 year after my son John Quincy Adams became president, I died of heart failure at the age of 91 on July 4th, 1827. I was buried in Hancock Cemetery, but later moved to the Church of Presence in Quincy, Massachusetts. Madison. I was born April 13, 1743. I was born in Chapel, Virginia. I was the third president of the United States of America. I served 2 years in office. My vice president was James Madison. My first lady was Martha Jefferson. Before I was president, I was an inventor, a writer, a musician, and a book lover. I wrote the Declaration of Independence. As the third president of the United States, I stabilized the U.S. economy and defeated pirates from North Africa during the Barbary War. I was a very funny president. I loved books, I liked vanilla ice cream, and I would have loved Home Depot. I died July 4, 1826 with John Adams. Hi, I am James Bruno. I was born April 28, 1758 in Westmoreland City, Virginia. I was the fifth president. My first lady was Elizabeth. I supported 4 years in office. My dreams could a little flutter will support a man through great flutter. I was elected to the Virginia War. I planned the Louisiana Purchase, was the governor of Virginia. They even named the capital of Virginia after me. I died in New York, New York. I was the third president to die on the 4th of July. Hi, my name is Andy Gass. My birthday is March 15, 1767. I was born in Rochester. I was the Sound president. I had a bear. I worked in office till March 4th, 1829 to March 4th, 1837. My first lady was Reegan Jackson. Before I was president, I served in the army. I became a lawyer, and I was raised. When I was president, South Carolina obeyed a law. After in South Carolina, I said I would send out a military man on ships. My nickname was Old Hickory. I was a revolutionary prisoner in war. I was a self-taught military leader. I died on June 8, 1835. I died in
Hi, my name is Martin Van Buren. I was born on December 5th, 1782 in Kentucky. My first lady is Angela. I am the 8th president. I was in office from 1837 to 1841. My vice president is Richard M. Johnson. I am 5 feet 6 inches tall. I am 2 Tiger Cubs. I was the 10th Secretary of the state. Establishment of Independence Treasury to handle the federal funds that have been moved to state banks and cut off all the expenditures in order to ensure the government would remain solvent. My parents are Dutch. I have 4 full siblings, 3 half siblings. English is my second language. I love horses. It is easier to do a job right than explain why you didn't. I dealt with the Panic of 1837. I died on July 24th, 1862 in Kinderhook.
Hi, my name is John Taylor. I was the 10th President of the United States. I was born on March 29, 1790. My birthplace was Charles County, Virginia. My vice president was none. My first lady Ida. My nickname was Accidency. I was the first vice president to become chief executive due to the death of his professors. I was elected to the United States Legislature at age 21 and went on to serve in the U.S. Constitution. I was governor of Virginia. While I was president, I clashed with the Whigs, who later unsuccessfully tried to impeach me. Before I died, I voted for Virginia's successor from the Union and was elected to the county Confederate Congress. I died January 18, 1862 in Richmond, Virginia.
Hi, my name is Franklin Pierce. I was born in 1804 in Hillsborough, New Hampshire. I was the 14th president. I became president in 1853. My vice president was James Butchman. I married Jane Pierce. I was president for 4 years. Before I was president, fought for the Mexicans versus Africans in 1852. I was a lawyer. I ended the war as a brigadier. I had 3 kids. The first one died at the age of 3 days. The second one died at the age of 4 of typhoid. My last one died at the age of 11 in a train wreck, and I was in it. I died on October 8th, 1869. I died in Concord, New Hampshire of cirrhosis.
People as happy as they make their mind up to be. Hi, I'm Abraham Lincoln. As the 16th president, I was born in Hardin, Country, KT, February 12, 1809. I was an inventor. I had an idea for a machine to ships float over sandbars. Then I was a lawyer. My first lady was Mary Todd. I had 4 sons. I had a pet Chucky. I disagreed with slaves. Then came the Civil War. The Civil War lasted 4 years. My vice president was Hannibal and Andrew Johnson. It was hard at Civil War. I went to a play. John Wilkes was assassinated April 15, 1865 at Ford's Theater. I'm Benjamin Pearson. I was born on August 20th, 1833. I was born in North Bend and I am the 23rd president. I spent 1889 to 1893 years in the office. My vice president was Lily P. Martin. The first lady I married was Caroline Lillian. And my famous quote was, "Great lights never go out, they go on." Before I was president, Assembly elected Harrison to a 6-year term in the U.S. state where I was saved from 1881 to 1887. I was a Republican and won presidency in 1888. Defeating the Democrat Grover Cleveland, and while I was president, hallmarks of my administration included unprecedented economic legislation, including the McKinley Tariff, which imposed historic land revision in October of
cool facts about me is I came from a famous family and my wife died while I was president. And I am a big talker and I died on March 13th, 1901 and I died at home. Safe was to promise little. Hi, my name is Theodore Roosevelt. I was born on October 27th, 1858. I was born in New York. I'm the 26th president. My vice president is Charles W. Fairbanks. I married Edith Roosevelt. I had 8 years in office. I was in the War of Spanish through American battle, lost Gusinus battle of San Diego. I was a leader of the progressive movement. The teddy bear was named after me. I am really good at hunting. I went to Harvard College. I am in the Republican Party. I own snakes, pigs, and cats, a hyena, and a lion. I live at Sagamore Hill. I am 5 feet high. I got assassinated by John Fleming Shrike. I died January 6, 1919 at Sagamore Hill Historic Code Neck, New York. Hi, I'm William Howard Taft. I was born September 15th, 1857. I was born in Ohio. I was the 27th president. I served 4 years in office. My vice president was James Sherman. My first lady was Helen Herman. Before I was president, I was a professor of law at Yale. During my presidency, I created Interstate Commerce Commission, set railroad fees. I also helped mandate income tax. I directed election. I was the first president to own a car. I was the last president to keep a cow in the White House. I died March 8th, 1930.
Hi, I am Franklin D. Roosevelt. I was born on January 30th, 1882. I was born in New York City. I was the 32nd president. I served a full term. My vice president was Harry A. Rawlings. My first lady was Eleanor Roosevelt. My favorite quote was, "When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on tight." In spite of being unable to walk, and neither did I returned to public office by winning the election as governor of New York City. In 1928, I served as governor from 1928 to 1933, promoting programs to combat the economic crisis. I created numerous programs to produce relief to the unemployed and farmers while seeking economic recovery with the national recovery as administrations and other programs. I also instituted major regulatory reforms related to other interesting facts about me. My favorite food is scrambled eggs, chowder fish, chowder cheese, sandwich, hot dogs, and fruit cake. I was distantly related to my wife and other presidents. I died in Little White House in Georgia. I died April 12, 1945.
What counts is not necessarily the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Hi, I'm Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th president. I was born on October 14, 1890 in Denison, Texas. When I was one, we moved to Abilene, Kansas. I married Mamie, who was from Colorado. I went to West Point and trained soldiers for World War I. In World War II, I was a 5-star general. When I was president, my vice president was Richard Nixon.
I signed the bill to start NASA and launch the first American satellite into orbit. My most important legal case allows for children of all races to go to any school they choose. I have one son named John and a dog named Heidi. There is even a tunnel in Colorado named after me. I like to play golf. I admitted Alaska and Hawaii into our country, giving us 50 states. I died March 28, 1969.
If not us, who, not now, when. Hi, my name is John Kennedy. I'm the 35th President of the United States of America. I was born May 29, 1970, and I was born in Brooklyn. I served almost 3 years in office. My vice president was Lyndon B. Johnson. Before I was president, I was an Arizona cowboy, and I was in the Navy and illustrator. I won a prize for making a book. I went to the Soviets to take their missiles out of Cuba. Before I was president, I was in World War II. I had 3 kids. My first lady was Jackie Bouvier. My pets are dogs, horses, cows, a cat, and a butterfly. My favorite foods are lamb chops, steak, baked chicken, turkey, white bean, mashed potatoes, corn, baked beans, muffins, and seafood. My horses' names are Black Jack, Rufus, Flamingo, Sardar, and Arabian. My colors of horses are brown, black, and white, and I have ponies. My nicknames are Jack and JFK. And Blackjack was a army horse. I died in Dallas, Texas, November 22nd, 1963.
Yesterday is not ours, but tomorrow is ours to win ours. Hi, I am Lyndon B. Johnson. I was born on August 27, 1908. I was born in Stonewall, Texas. I was the 36th president. I was in office for 4 years. My vice president was Herbert Humphrey. My first lady was Lady Bird Johnson. I started out as a teacher, then I became a president. I was also a janitor. I was awarded a Silver Star in World War II. I had a head start in politics. Following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, I was sworn as president. I also served as a United States representative and as the majority leader in the United States and United States representative and as the majority leader in the United States, and I died on January 22nd, 1973.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Carter. I am the 39th President of the USA. I was born October 1st, 1924 in Plains, Georgia. When I turned 35, I ran for president. My first lady was Eleanor Rothman Smith Carter. My famous quote is, "Go out on a limb, that's where the fruit is." Before I was president, I was a senator, I was a vice president, till I had 4 kids named Anna, Danielle, Jack, and James. My vice president is Gerald Ford. I was in office for 4 years. My favorite food is cornbread. I made 2 apartments of education and energy. I was the first president born in a hospital. I also have 4 kids. I am still alive today.
Hi, I am Ronald Virgin. My birthday is February 6, 1911. I was born in Tampico, Illinois. I was the 40th president. I was in office for 8 years. My vice president is George Bush. My first lady is Nancy Reegan. Before I was president, I acted in Hollywood films. When I was president, I planned to rebuild America by reducing taxes and
All star students that Mr. Ruick announced earlier, please come to the office.
Hollywood films. When I was president, I planned to build America by reducing taxes and protecting the military. I enjoy playing golf. One of my dogs, Lucky, jumped out of a bush, ran after me, and bit me on my tush. I died on June 5, 2004 in Los Angeles, California.
Down to the camera. Yay, good job, guys.
Hi, my name is James K. Polk. My birthday is November 2nd, 1795. My place of birth is Pineville, North Carolina. I was the 11th President of the United States. My Vice President is George N. Dallas. My years in office were 1845 to 1849. My First Lady was Sarah Polk. My famous quote is "Cease plenty and comment." Before I was president, I was in the Tennessee legislature and the U.S. Congress in 1839. I became governor of Tennessee, a Democrat who was relatively unknown outside the political circle. While I was president, I was very shocking, known for extending the U.S. territory of the U.S. Other interesting facts: 11 president of the U.S. years served as president. I had a horse. My nickname was Young Hickory. How many kids I have is 5. I died on June 18th, 1849. My place of death is Nashville, Tennessee. This is my quote: "Be nice, be kind."
Hi, I am Marilyn McKinley. I was born on January 29, 1843, Nelson, Ohio. I was the 20th president. I served 4 years. My vice presidents were George Herbert and Theodore Roosevelt. Their first lady was Ida Sexton McKinley. My famous quote: "In the time of darkest defeat, victory may be nearest." Before I was president, after the Cleveland Civil War ended, I returned to Ohio to begin my career in law and politics. I studied law after passing the bar exam in 1867. Began his legal just in Canton, Ohio. As a congressman, I became the chair of the House Committee In 1889, during presidency, I led the nation to victory in the Spanish-American War. I raised protective measures to promote American instinct. I was the first president to ride in an automobile. I was assassinated September 14, 1901 in Buffalo, New York.
Okay, that's it.